Hello and welcome to another update video on ADA. So I spent the last few days explaining to you that another low would be not only likely but actually ideal for the current structure, at least one more low. I'm talking about one more low in this C wave to the downside. It happened, but the concern I have is that this fourth wave that unfolded was very weak. It was supposed to be weak, right? It was supposed to stay below resistance, which it did. So the plan kind of is unfolding here on the smaller time frame at the moment. Larger time frame, nothing has changed, right? No change at all. No adjustment needed. But here on the smaller time frame, obviously pressure is downward against resistance. But again, not really the concern, but my thought is around, well, this fourth wave in duration and everything is quite weak compared to this wave 2. So while the C wave to the downside appears to be completed visually, I cannot rule out another low. And so I've adjusted the resistance area accordingly. It is located here between 80.8 cents and 85 cents. So while the C wave looks complete, I could easily make a case for one more low. Just because this here looks a bit like, 1, 2, maybe this is the third, 4, 5. Do you know what I mean? So, but it wouldn't really change much. We need a 5-wave move up that breaks above initial resistance anyway to signal that a low of sorts is in place. So we need a 5-wave move above 85.2 cents, which is the 50% retracement level, just where my mouse is positioned there. The 50% retracement level of the third wave to the downside, or rather of the current decline that began at the top of the wave 2. And that's the downside pressure move that we're tracking currently. And the next support level is also unchanged. I mean, the Fibonacci support levels, they guide us 74.5 cents and then 71.5 cents. They are the next Fibonacci support levels we are tracking here on this 1 hour time frame. It's just important to understand that while we see a green candle right now, potential short-term recovery, really that's way too early to assume that a low of sorts is formed. Any break above 85.2 cents would be a first indication. But really, and I explained that to you many times, for really a more meaningful recovery, let's take a look at the ADA daily chart. We really need a break above this trend line. And there are a few ways how this trend line can be drawn. The nearest one is visible here on our daily time frame. It's holding, the price is currently holding below this trend line. It's currently coming in around 92.5 cents. So if we continue to go lower, this wave 2 here might become invalidated at some point, and then the B wave pullback takes over. So we'll fall back into the daily support range. That's unchanged as well. But please note, we really need a break above this trend line to even consider that a more meaningful low has formed, not just a low on the 1 hour time frame or something. So definitely still watching for that. So the nearest support area on the daily chart is located between 57.8 cents and 68.9 cents, and key resistance on the daily chart around the 92 to 93 cent area. And as you can see, we're kind of moving mid-range. So as long as this pullback remains corrective, and once we start to see any small upside impulse develop on the smaller time frame, that could be the beginning of the third wave up, like Roman numeral 3 here. I'll keep you updated about that. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, make sure to check out our membership options. Here you can join our Discord server. You get additional updates about gold, silver, TradingView live charts, all sorts of things. And as a gold member, you can join. In addition to that, feel free to join us on X as well for additional insights, charts, news, and much more. The link is in the description and in the comment section. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.